Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm sad to say I'm sorry, so lie. Pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. And so I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. Life kept spitting at my feet and forced me down a dead-end street, when all I had went up in flames, burning only dark remains. I cover up every part of my skin, oh, 'cause I don't like the person within. Oh, I know I'm the one to blame. All I can do is take the shame. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm too sad to say I'm sorry, so lie and pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. Whoa, I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. So I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. A I don't wanna live a lie. Live a lie. Ooh. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the AFR F2 Round 2. We're at Japan. I nearly said 2010 series. I am Psycho, and with me tonight is Seb.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, I was so close to saying 2010 series. F2 Japan. I'm excited. This is going to be fun.
I'm excited as well. It's a fun track to drive, I'll tell you that much.
It's awesome. I had a bit of a go on it just before we started, and the snake section is particularly difficult in the F2 cars to get right. You don't have as much downforce as what you'd expect.
Mate, just drive it. Don't worry about the specifics. If you can just keep it tight and as much speed to there, You'll get W's all day.
That's hopefully what some of these guys are going to be gunning for. We left in the practice lobby. We left the pits, and a couple of guys spun immediately on the first corner of the S's. We'll see if they can do any better. So our standard format for the F2 Series is we have a 50% feature race, and then a 50% sprint race, reverse grid order for the top 8. Now the first race is followed by a short qualifying session. So we'll be getting underway with the qualifying session shortly. Ooh, that sky is looking very ominous.
That's un-Japan-like. Grid of 18 tonight. That's pretty good.
That is impressive.
Remember, this is an 8-race series. After this, we have Monaco, Silverstone, Melbourne, Netherlands, Spa, and Austria.
Oh, rain in the sprint race. Thank you, Weatherman
That's going to
Ben.
get interesting.
That's going to get very interesting. I'm on board with Hobbsy. Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. This is where he's span in the practice race. We'll see if he can hold it together a bit better. Have I lost camera controls?
I haven't, so.
I did for a second then. I couldn't swap to the not on board cam.
Question is, can you hear my game?
No, I can't. I don't know if anyone
that's
in
good.
chat can, but I can't. Where is Flyboy? Good question. We're missing him tonight. In saying that, we got a couple of other guys that we haven't seen in here before. I believe Ninja Tacos is making his debut, so we'll keep an eye on him. Hopefully, he does well. Rain in the sprint race. That's going to make this so much more fun.
It's going to make it so much more interesting. Chaos that will ensue. Imagine the S sections, imagine the traction zones out of the final chicane and the hairpin at the start of this. Just before we even get anywhere near close to racing, shout out to Kid Lowry on his album. New album. Had to listen to that and I bloody loved it, I'll tell you that much. So we've only got 10 viewers at the moment, I think, but who cares?
Lovely. Shameless plug by Seb.
Hey, you gotta give the man credit where it's due.
Yeah, no, fair enough. So I'm on board with Hobbsy as he goes for his first flying lap. He's not kept it very tidy at all through the S's. Let's see as he goes through Dunlop. Degner, I mean. First, I guess, second Degner. He seems to have gone okay. Oh no!
You can brake really late here.
Bandcamp has been disqualified for blocking the pit lane?
Yeah, I just saw that as well. I reckon he was trying to let some cars go by, but he's just called for that there.
Interesting.
The
Okay.
only thing I can think of is that he was trying to let up as soon as he was exiting the pits.
Yeah,
Technically,
possibly.
you haven't left the pits until you cross over that pit line on the exit.
Oh.
The pit, which is at the very end of the straight.
I didn't realise that. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let's see if Hobbsy can keep it tidy as a bit of a lock-up.
It's braking relatively early.
142 flat.
We like to flick to Revo.
Yeah.
Got a masterclass coming.
Is he already on his flying lap?
He's about to start. His Mick out slides up the timing boards with a 40.7.
Oh.
Now prepare yourselves for a masterclass.
Yeah.
6th gear. Swing it down this straight. You're going to start turning in at 50 meters braking zone just before the curves you want to brake. Get down to 3rd gear. Slowly on the throttle, you can lose it on the corner. Watch that curb. 50. No, he stays in 4th. Rides the curbs a lot. Now just flick the car through that. Keep it tight. Carry as much speed as possible. Yep, does so. Get the car out wide to get a really good run through this left-hand corner. Tough to get right if you hit that inside curve, which Revo does. Yeah, this is fun. Right-hand flick, touch the brakes, 4th gear, down just before the curve ends, brake down to 2nd, get it up to 3rd, roll it out of here, under the tunnel. Now you can brake late here. There's this red card on the side of the barriers you can look at. Easy to spin it out of this corner, out of the hairpin. Got to be careful, as in you need to keep this as far to the right as you go down this pretty much a straight. These cars barely register 50 meter broad. Brake in, turn. Keep it on the curbs, and you're just going to keep this as tight as possible as the car washes out on the exit. Over these curbs, you don't lose time going on those curbs. The car's already on the acceleration. There's some time to rest, pay yourself for. Pretty hard section. This is flat, this is fun, this is barely registered in these cars. About 125 meters brake, ride the curbs in 2nd gear, ride them again. On the throttle, short shift your way up so you don't lose the rear end. Keep it tight to the right, and that's a lap of the Suzuka in the F2 cars.
Wow, 140.2. That was impressive. Thanks for that walkthrough.
Couple of mistakes there from Revo. Daddy won't be too pleased with them. I mean, who wouldn't?
I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna top his time.
Mikout's pretty close, so he's 2/10 off for a lap that was done earlier as well. Again, we don't know how perfect that lap was.
That's very true. Thanks for the follow, Noah. Really appreciate it. So Bandcamp was disqualified. You are correct. He was trying to let cars through, and you got pinged for it.
Yeah. That's the only thing I could think of. It was way too early in the session to be caught blocking the pit lane in the entry. So.
Yep. I mean, I've had that with the disconnected throttle.
Yeah. It's very poor. I think now there reason why you could have got his ghostings off, not on. So I might have registered Lotus for tyres. Did he lose that on the exit of the hairpin?
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did. He must have slammed
like
the wall.
I said, it's a bloody tough spot to get traction, especially for running no TC. Or for example, it's very easy to lose a car.
So Riva's good at F2. Riva's good at anything.
Riva goes faster.
He does. 139.9.
Is Potsy spun out at the end of 2nd sector for you?
Yes, he is absolutely on the grass.
Right. Just check then.
Having a bit of a party. He better come back on the track soon or he's going to get pinged.
He's got to be careful about it as well. So. I believe Simdog is starting his lap.
I'll jump on board with him.
Now, instead of giving a walkthrough, I'm going to critique everything about this lap, so sorry in advance, Simdogger. He's braked at a very nice spot there. On the throttle, could have gone a bit harder on the throttle, I reckon. These cars, the key to being fast in these cars is kicking out that rear end, controlling that slide. Takes a line I would have taken. It's a bit close to the inside, I reckon that's going to compromise this left-hander. He shifts early as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Invalid.
Turned in, he flicked the wheel too much. He wasn't smooth on the steering input, and he didn't really ride as much curb as possible. So you can see the car just washed out on the exit. It just started floating away from him.
Yeah, and this track is very harsh on track limits, especially there when you get close to the Degnas.
Yes, sir.
Now, most of these laps are being set on medium tyres. Are you expecting some soft runners to come out?
Yeah, so with qualifying, these guys get 2 pairs of tyres. One is the medium tyres, of course, and one is the soft tyres. That's it for qualifying, so... going out, doing their medium runs, and then they're going to come back in, pit for softs, and then probably at around, I think, 6 minutes is about the time that you'd go out. And what you'd do is you just go out lap, hot lap, cool down lap, hot lap, and you're done.
Fair enough. Simdog on for his second attempt. I think he had a much better sector one then.
It's much more cautious through that first segment.
Yep.
Just trying to get a time on the board at the moment.
Thanks for the follow, Boma? Appreciate it, man.
Might have to give another shameless plug later on in the stream.
That's fair enough, you're entitled to. Simdog are definitely using all the track to his advantage.
Just a heads up for you, Psycho, Ninja Tacos is Trin.
Trin, okay,
Yeah.
right. Got him.
Ali's on the lap.
Ali, I'll jump up with him. Simdog actually set a pretty good time, 1:41.6.
It was decent.
Bomo, I'm not sure if Simdog is streaming. He might be.
He probably is. He has his Twitch TV next to his name, so
I haven't fixed his name yet.
yeah. Well, I reckon him, Pondon, and Hobbsy are all streaming at the moment. Pepsi might be as well, so if you want to check their streams out, go for it. Really making that rear end stick out. These cars are on presets, but that doesn't mean you can't change the brake bias of the cars. It's better to move the brake bias all the way to the back to get that extra rear end rotation.
No, Bomo, I think it's a Simdogger. But you should be able to find him. There's not that many F1 streamers floating around. Lee's setting a fastest middle sector.
I think he's down in his time. Is he? We're about to find out. No, I don't think he will be. No. Yeah, he was faster by 3/10.
It's definitely an improvement.
It's an improvement, but it's not as good as he needs it to be. He's on the soft tyres. He should be going at least 6/10 faster. Especially at this track and in these cars. Any extra grip can mean a world with how long these laps are.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, in saying that, hey BPA, how are ya? Thanks for the follow, man. We appreciate it. Now, in saying that, he is currently the fastest out there on the softs. I thought I'd be seeing a few more guys going out on softs. What are our top runners on? Okay, yep, so...
Yeah, all of them are on softs. Pondon goes up to P9 for 41.7. 300s in front of that. 500s behind medium runner Simdogger. Meanwhile, Mikhail's getting close to signing a lap.
Yeah, I'm on board with him already. We'll see what he can do. Hopefully he can get himself into the 139s. As... Who just shot up then? Was that lights or combined? No, lights.
Lights. Be lights, wouldn't it?
Yeah, lights coming in at a 141.2. That's very impressive for him.
He's been quick, hasn't he? Yeah, Sunday night, he was quick in the Tier 2 race. And then... just didn't show that consistency. He made a couple of mistakes. I jumped him down the order from wing losses and whatever, which required extra pitch, and then now I believe he's just lost that into the wall, or he's retired for the session, something like that.
Something along those lines.
Meanwhile, Mikhail's taking brilliant lines here. Very nice and neat and fast. That's what we like to hear, fast. That's all that matters at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you're fast.
He sets a fast to sector 1. And Revo, I think, immediately beats it.
We're about to find out. Oh, Lights' car is in the middle of the track. He's... oh.
Did he hold anyone up?
Yeah, he got in the way of Revo, and I think he got in the way of Pepsi and a combined YouTuber. Retiring in the middle of the session, that's a... oh, he is new. That is a no-no in AFR though. Just because the game doesn't know how to pull the car off the track and find a safe spot to park. Meanwhile, Mikhail's up 6/10. It's been a good lap so far.
Late on the brakes. Aggressively attacking the corners as he goes through the last curve.
Could have kept it more to the right there. He's got one more lap to redeem himself. 7/10 up. It's a good lap.
139.7.
Revo's only going to get one chance at this, so Mikhail's getting 2.
What do you reckon the odds are of Kunai losing his $50 tonight?
I thought that only applied to the tiered series.
Nah,
Everyone
probably.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Mikhail spun it
Oh
at the
no.
end of the S section. Revo's on the lap.
Alright, I'm sitting on board with him. We'll see what he can do. Very tight for the first corner.
Watch this, absolute precision. Flick, quick shift down, just get that extra rotation. With that right to the edge of the track, using all the track he needs to. Get it far right, flick it up the hill, avoid touching that curve from last time. Beautiful. Keep it as close left as you can. Keep the distance you're running on the track as short as possible. Could have attacked that corner a bit more. Might have not lost him that much time, but any time is good time. Purple first sector. It's it down to first. That is glorious.
Good exit.
Supreme, it's just supreme skill over everyone else to have the knockouts of the car to keep it that tight and get into the throttle that early and keep the car that straight. It's got a bit wide here though. It's fine.
Didn't invalidate. That would have been close though.
Very close. It's T-Mac pips Pepsi by 300s, but Pepsi's got a chance to best him. Revo up 4/10.
Oh.
Lock up, but that's okay. Lockups of that magnitude don't really affect your time. Sometimes they can even be faster. Watch this.
Wow. 139.1.
Meanwhile, Pepsi, I think he's improving his time, but he invalidated, so...
Oh.
Well, he didn't even improve in his time.
Oh, combined. Coming in at third.
Hobbsy's coming across the line now. What's he going to do? P7. Now, what's Matt Zoid going to do? He's set a purple middle sector, is that? That's what I've seen.
I wonder if that's glitched.
Could be. Yeah, I think he's going to be doing a 40 here.
Wow.
41 on the dot.
Nicely done, Matt Zoid. Okay, the last couple of laps definitely shook up the order.
Indeed, they did.
Thanks for the follow, Lacey. Really appreciate it.
Pepsi. Oh, that's interesting. Pepsi on mediums. 300s off teammate. You didn't even get to set a last lap on the softs because you got first lap you got screwed over by Lights' AI, I believe, and then second lap he just invalidated. So
He'll be stewing over that.
yeah, he can make it up in the race.
Yeah, that's very, very true. I take it this
Softs
will be
are worth.
a soft to medium.
Yeah, probably all medium to soft, depending on tyre wear. Softs are worth about 7/10 per lap when both tyres are at the optimum.
Revo's lap is 5/10 quicker than the second fastest TT time.
Oh,
That's for the little he must have practiced this track, that is actually amazing.
like I said, skill pays the bills, so if you've got the skill, it makes a world of help.
It would absolutely help. Now, these guys are setting off for their
Quick check, Pepsi,
formation.
Ali, Trin, aka Ninja Tacos, and Lotus all on mediums, and while they are going on their formation lap, I'm going to get a bottle of water.
Go and enjoy yourself. Yeah, okay, TT time is a 38.8. Wow. Okay, that's actually unbelievable, isn't it? Just, and I can promise you, wouldn't have practiced this either. He would have just jumped in and just done it. Okay, so for those of you just joining us, this is our first race of 2 races. We're doing a 50% feature race and then a 50% sprint race. Straight after this, reverse grid order for the first 8 cars. And I believe the sprint race will have rain, so that's going to be a very, very exciting race. What else? No presets either, so no custom setups either. I mean, so all the setups being used are presets.
I am back. Have you said anything about tyre warming?
I have not said anything about tyre warming yet. No, I left that for you.
Well, thank you very much, Concert. Just a note on tyre warming. It is going to be bloody crucial to get those front tyres warmed up. You got and also the rear tyres as well, but got to get that car hooked up because this game tyre heating is relatively key, and if you have really cold tyres, then it's really easy to just understeer into everyone else and just go deep into corners, etc., etc. It's hard to hook up corners, hard to hook up sections. So if you don't have those tyres heated up, especially for Pepsi, Ali, Trin, aka Ninja Tacos, and Lotus, they have to have those tyres hooked up, otherwise they're just gonna be a tragedy on track.
I have found, now that you mentioned that, I have found that the medium tyres are much harder to warm up in this game than they were last game.
They are. That comes with the positives, obviously. You want medium tyre, the harder the compound, you want them to, obviously take longer to warm up. That means they don't die. Softs may be fast, but they wear out fast, and they also heat up fast, so.
Yep.
Pros and cons to each tyre.
Absolutely. Okay, now everyone's on the grid and we're getting ready to start the race. Alright, we have 5 red lights and we're away. Not too much action off the start. Hobbsy and
Saxon
Potsy.
got a poor start.
Yeah,
Saxon
Hobbsy
got
and
a poor
Potsy
start.
getting away a bit.
Potsy dropping position. Pepsi dropped to position to Matt. I think Ali did the same to Potsy.
Yeah, I'm just on board now with Pepsi to try and see how he goes. As a Simdogger loses quite a few positions. Simdogger spun.
Yes, sir.
He must have made some contact.
As Matt goes wide, jeez, he's on dangerous territory out there.
Jumping up board with him now. Oh, Matt and Hobbsy having a bit of a scrap through the Degners.
It's an interesting spot to go for a move.
I wouldn't have put my money on it.
I've done it before, but it was a switchback, so... It's not
Yellow
really
flag.
Looking back, that looks like it's
Potsy.
Mickey spun around. And Potsy's been having trouble all night with spinning around with these cars. Didn't have trouble at Bahrain, but certainly having trouble tonight.
Is unfortunate as Pondon makes his way past Nut. Just drop down a bit. I seem to be missing all the action tonight. Now, I say that, it looks like Pondon's going to make a move on Ninja Tacos coming around 130R.
Don't try it. Wait. These cars, they may take it easily single file, but side by side, that's a death wish. You have to have supreme confidence in the other guy that he's not going to screw it up for you. And Revo's already pulled a gap. Just meanwhile, while this first lap ends, biggest gainers... Oh, wait, the timing boards have screwed up for me.
Lovely. Adds the
Love it.
spin dogger.
Love when that happens. Thanks, Cody's. You're the best.
Gotta love it. Oh, Adsy on fire as always. Yeah, my timing board says combined is somehow 0.2 seconds
In front of Simdogger while being behind him.
Yeah.
Codemasters, you're the best. Love ya. Alright, it's fixing itself now as I go through the first sector splits.
Mine is completely all over the show. As Ponda nearly makes contact with Ninja Tacos. Ninja Tacos going out wide after the first Degner. And apparently we have blue flags.
Yeah, it's wrong. No, we're close having blue flags to make us spins again on the exit of the second Degner. Biggest
no.
riser. Biggest riser is banned, 4 positions gained, and Pondon with 3, banned starting at the back of the course because he got disqualified for trying to let other cars by. Meanwhile, Potsy is the biggest loser, losing 6 positions from the start. Obviously spinning.
Yeah, I'm on board with T-Mac as he's trying to make a move on combine. He
Ooh.
goes very deep. Oh,
He's
completely
going
locks
to
up.
give the
misses
position back,
corner.
yeah. He's got to give it back. He's going to open him up to an attack from Pepsi now.
Wow, that was very aggressive by T-Mac.
It was the right idea. Just didn't execute it well.
No.
As he's now going to have to yield to Pepsi. This is Pepsi's corner. He does so. As Pepsi goes deep now.
Oh,
And he's
Pepsi's
gone
off the
off.
track. Oh,
Keep it going.
God, he
Nice
keeps it on the track. Now,
He's
oh,
losing-
Matsoy,
Oh,
they make
he's-
contact. Pepsi's
Just
off
as
the
I
track.
said- just as I said, he did a good job to hold it.
Now,
Goes too hard.
now Matsoy's lost a bit of his wing too.
This is terrible. This is terrible for Pepsi because he's not only has he lost positions, he's got to pit onto the softs and change a wing. This isn't the end of the world for Matt. If he tries and stays out for long, he may lose some positions as Hobbsy's all over him.
Hobbsy just gave him a bit of a punt.
Wasn't very friendly.
Not really.
Sax is all over Matt. Jeez, wonder if Matt will pit. I'd
Yeah,
wait 2 laps. I'd wait 2 laps and then pit.
I'm
Or
just
wait a
looking-
lap and pit. Just see how the pace goes, see if a safety car comes out.
Yeah, I just jumped board and Nut managed to get past Ninja. Actually, no, they're still side by side. Nut has a bit of a lock up. And they're still. Oh!
Yeah,
Ninja
Taco
goes
had
on
to
the
yield.
grass.
Had to yield. This allowed Potsy and Band to get into the action.
Oh, 3 wide.
This is about to get interesting.
don't know what's about to
Turn the
happen.
music up. Oh,
Very
it's gone for it.
game. Potsy nearly looks like he went for it. Yep, Zoid's front wing. He's not in a Red Bull, but he's still losing those wings.
Surprised you brought that up, man.
I wasn't going to, but Adzi started it.
Fair enough.
Oh, Nut and Pondon fighting side by side through the first corner.
A single file through here.
Oh, you've got to, eh? Oh, as I say that, Potsy has a bit of a look on the inside of Ninja.
Oh, be careful, Potsy. I do like Potsy's helmet though. It's a lovely helmet, but oh, he's on the grass here.
Oh, it is a lovely helmet. I completely agree. Oh, Potsy, bit of a lock up into the second deck now.
Lockups are fine. As long as you don't understeer in them, or you don't spin out, they don't really cost you too much in this game apart from tyre wear. Well, that lockup cost him, he just went deep, so...
It did. Ninja having a look on the inside of Pondon. Pondon getting much better exit out of the hairpin though, so he'll secure his position.
Potsy having a look as well.
Potsy! Oh, getting boxed in, he's got nowhere to go. As Pondon runs wide, making it 3 wide through Spoon! Wow! 3 wide through Spoon and no one's dead.
Oh,
that
watch
is
this.
good
Watch
driving.
This.
Oh! Will Potsy yield?
Get ready to put this...
Oh! Pondon not yielding! Running wide.
Band must be licking his chops behind. Getting that knife and fork, cutting up some delicious Potsy and Pondon.
He would be. That was awesome. Potsy and Pondon still battling fiercely.
That deserves to be put to music, eh? Get 2 into sprint. That's not an overtaking spot. Starts Vettel in 2018.
Potsy starting up his lawnmower business.
Tell you what, Potsy can be very erratic with his driving, but it makes for exciting racing, so I'm not complaining too much sitting from here.
Yeah, Pondon having a bit of an issue out of the snakes, and
Light's having a track extending issue, and the first Egner. Ali on the back of him on those medium tyres, the furthest front running medium tyre runner.
everyone's behaving themselves into the hairpin.
Well, Combine and T-Mac having a friendly game of tag. Not sure if you want to watch that or not. But Combine's gaining on T-Mac at the moment.
I'll jump up then. We have some action.
Well, we could be having some action soon as T-Mac locks up.
He's going to have a very poor exit onto the main straight.
As Combine pulls the trigger and pits. The first non-incident person to pit, along with Hubsy, and Lights.
Hubsy behind him. Okay, so we got to keep an eye on where he comes out in relation to T-Mac when T-Mac pits. We'll see how strong the undercut is.
T-Mac's tyres on 100 and... it was like 115 before, just then.
Okay.
120. Jeez. Look at those tyres, far out.
I'm on board with Nut, as he has a look on the inside of the S's.
Oh, no, Nut, no.
That was a little bit brave.
You're asking to take someone out, and if you do that in the tiered series where there is stewarding and take them out, take yourself out, that's a penalty there, but...
Not much later on the break, catching tacos through the corners.
Nut, compared to last game, is... well, talking to him, he's more confident, he finds the game easier than last. Which is a good thing, because apparently this is closer to real F1, so... closer to a real F1, the better.
Absolutely. I'm jumping down with Potsy as him and Pondon are still in a very tight battle.
And Lights gets another 3-second time penalty. And also, to like point out that all those that did pit just then didn't get a 5-second time penalty, so kudos to them.
They must have listened to you last week.
Oh, I hope they did.
Okay, Potsy and Pondon having quite a little scrap here, as I think Potsy gets a better exit out of the hairpin.
He should have been more assertive through the hairpin and just sent it all the way around the outside.
Oh, he touched the wall! No, he touched the grass! Oh, and that makes Matsued run wide. Matsued recovers, luckily.
Fine.
Oh,
I don't know what to think of that. It's like Pondon saw it late. He just saw it and he tried to squeeze him. You can't squeeze him once he's already gone for the move. It's already his line. It's already his livelihood. It's not like there's tarmac out there. Jeez.
Oh, that was very brave.
Pepsi won't be on Matsued's Christmas card list.
Probably not. I'd say you're right there.
To be honest with the way Matsued goes through front wings, I don't think he's on his own Christmas list. To be honest,
Now,
Matsued.
T-Mac has retained his position in front of Combined, so the undercut not working out for Combined. But Lights
gain 3/10 on him as well.
Yeah, now I'm just on board with Lights as he's nearly pushing Saxo through the acid.
He's got a chance to go for a move into the hairpin.
Oh, he's a big
chance.
He's a big game.
Yeah, he blew it. He shouldn't have rode so much curve. He's going to go for it anyway.
Oh, on the
Saxo
grass.
gives him a lot of respect. Saxo gives him a ton of respect there.
Okay, well, obviously getting a better exit. So,
like I said, if he didn't carry so much curve in the second deck, he might have had a chance of easily getting him into the hairpin. But made his life difficult for himself. He's got to do all the work here.
We'll see if he can catch him through the back straight.
As banned now pits. And XXX Tentacion starts playing in my head.
Okay, Light's not quite getting caught up with Saxo. I dare say Saxo might be using preset 4, so he's got better straight line speed than Lights.
That's very true. Just checking the splits right now. Lights is gaining with the RS, but it's not very fast, is it?
No, I think Saxo.
We can't really tell if they're using any film modes. Ooh, Saxo living dangerously, mate.
Pepsi seeing a fastest lap.
Yes, sir. On those softs, those really old softs, he's gonna have to hope for a safety car. As well, he's talking. Ali 11 seconds ahead of provisional leader Revo, who is 7 seconds behind Ninja Tacos, aka Trin. Is just putting Ali in a pretty good spot as Lights get his third penalty. Oh. That track extending problem is more than a problem.
At this stage, yeah.
It's a flaw at the moment for him.
It's going to cost him dearly at the end of the race, especially if we get a safety car.
Yeah, indeed. As we're talking, Combined's got T-Mac.
Okay.
It's a second in front. I'm guessing T-Mac had a mistake somewhere. It's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, that's... Oh no. Come on.
Give him a little slack. It's his first race.
Alright, I'll give him slack. First race. I'm not... I'll be kind this one time, but if he does it again, I'll berate him.
That's completely fair, in my opinion.
Meanwhile, Lotus yet to pit as well. Same with Ali, the only two yet to pit.
Yeah, a couple of guys still avoiding the pit lane like the plague. And we are, everyone's sort of spreading out a little bit now.
Just getting some gaps. Interesting to watch Bandon, Pondon and Matt go at it. Mainly Bandon, Pondon. banned obviously starting from last because of that, lack of a better term, BS disqualification from qualifying, which puts him at the back of the grid.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate.
It's just the way the game works. You can't really change it, but you wish they'd code it better because it's what they do in real life. They sit in that lane just to let other cars go by.
Oh, Ben having an off through the Degnos.
Yeah, it looked like he barely touched the brakes there, I think. So yeah, that's ruined his run into the second Degner, and it's just ruined his run out of the second Degner to this hairpin. So,
lost a lot of time in a pond in it there.
Yeah, to be honest, other than that, no one's really in DRS range of each other apart from Pondon and Matt. That's the closest battle on track.
It absolutely is. So Lotus yet to pit.
I'm surprised Ali hasn't pit yet. He's wanting that safety car, but at this rate, with all these gaps, as team I guess 3 second penalty, with all these gaps, wouldn't expect a safety car unless someone makes a really big accident. Lotus pits with 6 laps to go.
Yeah, not a lot of position gains so far through this race. Everyone's been pretty much.
It's not that much. It's not a racing track more. It's a driver's track. This is a track you enjoy in any car you want.
That's a good point.
Is literally, this track is for the joys of driving a car, enjoying the roar of an engine, enjoying like having to muscle your car through this X section of the first sector, 130R, and I'd wish they added just a little bit of a DRS zone in that back straight that goes that has the overpass under the next to the Degners. But
yeah, the back straight leading into 130R.
It is a bit of a dangerous overtaking spot to try and do it into 130R, so I understand not having it there.
Matsoid just ran wide. Oh, sorry, not Matsoid. I believe Nut ran wide through the Degners.
And T-Max closing back in on combined.
Okay.
Just...
We might have some action very soon then. But no, I see what you mean. It would be nice to have another sort of overtaking DRS zone back there. But yeah, going into 130R is pretty dangerous.
In this game, it's feasible. In this game, it's very much feasible, especially in the 2020 cars. But in real life, it's very tough, especially with the dirty track on the outside, on the racing line with all those marbles and stuff. It's pretty slippery out there. And it's not very ideal. And if you have contact there, it can be pretty scary stuff. T-Max screws up again. To turn 2. It's given Hobbsy a chance to go on his back now.
Now, Matsoid making a move on Nut into the first corner down the main straight. He runs a bit wide.
Deep.
That gives Nut a chance to sort of come back at him a bit.
He's going to have to yield though. It's Pondon's dropped off these two as well, and Band's picked up Pondon again.
Yeah, okay, so moving through the S's, it looks like Matsoid's got that position for now.
Just keen to watch Hobbsy and T-Mac. Hobbsy's really gaining on T-Mac here. He's gained about 2/10 in the past sector. Mind you, T-Mac did have an off. So he may be trying to shake the cobwebs off his tyres.
Let's say you're probably right. Oh.
Credit to Pepsi, he's going almost all the race on, so I think 9-lap old softs. It's pretty good.
He's really pushed it as far as he could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just chilling on board with Hobbsy now. It looks like he wants to make a move on T-Mac. Maybe he can do it into the braking zone.
He could do it now. Maybe a bit too far.
No, T-Mac also has a bit of a lock-up, but it doesn't look like that affected him too much.
Here. Didn't have a good exit though, did he?
No.
Lost time, and he just gained a little bit of time. It just gives him so much better run.
That will be
T-Mac
enough,
hasn't defended
though.
it. T-Mac's gonna have to yield. T-Mac has to yield.
Oh, yeah. Hobbsy having a
lock-up.
that. Wow.
Surprised at that. Not sure why T-Mac didn't defend that. you're just giving him the corner, and then you have to yield as well on top of that. So unless he's dealing with time penalties, I'll just do a quick check.
Good driving by Hobbsy, and yeah, T-Mac just left the door open.
T-Mac, T-Mac does have a time penalty, whereas Hobbsy doesn't. Saxon doesn't have a time penalty. Neither, or Lights has like 9 of them, 9 seconds worth. So.
Oh no.
Whereas combined, it doesn't even have warnings, so it's pretty good. Milk cow. Oh, milk cow.
Milk cow.
Milk cow. Oh, the AG.
I just jumped on board with Ali, nearly making a move on Ninja Tacos into the first Degner, but then backing off at the last second, realizing that was not a good idea. Oh, big lock up by Ali. Cost him a little bit of time.
Just got a good run on him here. If he just gains some time here and then gets a good exit out of the penultimate corner or final chicane, that might do him some justice. He's been 6/10 up on this lap though. With these cars, you have to take a very geometric line as Trent nearly loses it.
Yeah, Ninja sort of goes out a little bit wide off that second last corner. It's compromised his exit, and Ali should overtake him pretty easily.
Around the outside. Yeah, Trent. Oh, well, he's giving him a lot of space. Trent was backing out for him.
It nearly looks like Ali's surrendering the corner to him.
Yeah, well, he does have the outside line, so I can understand it, but he's, Trent's barely got a front wing on him, on his inside, so no point in backing out. Just take the corner. It's your corner at that point.
Yeah. No. Ali getting a much better exit, and I think he's going to disappear off into the sunset. Ben's getting pretty close to Nut, as Nut has a lock up into the second Degner.
Ben will be patient.
He always is.
He gains a lot in that braking zone though, doesn't he?
He does. Gets good traction as well out of the hairpin. Oh, I think Nut might have got a better line through there.
Ben's with the run though.
Hobbsy and T-Mac fighting side by side.
It's not smart by T-Mac. He's got that 3-second penalty to go with. Just hold off on fighting, to be honest.
So many battles, I don't really know where to look. I'm currently sitting on board with T-Mac as he dives up the inside of Hobbsy. Oh, Hobbsy's a bit of a lock-up. T-Mac is a lock-up, sorry, and Hobbsy has to brake to not smash into him.
Meanwhile, Ben's getting the move done on Nut.
Okay.
Easy down the inside of turn 1.
Drop down. Ali got past Ninja.
Or let's try to defend from him, I reckon.
Potsy getting past Ponder, not getting past there, side by side into the snake.
Oh.
Okay.
That's risky business right there.
Pondon yielding. Thank goodness. That was not going to end well.
Well, we never end well, to be honest.
No, not usually. Okay, we're getting close to the end of this race, and there's still quite a lot of fighting going on here.
Revo about to start the final lap of the race. Wouldn't mind watching a bit of Hobbsy v T-Mac now.
Just jump up and give that show a go.
Oh, go on Hobbsy, give it a look.
Oh, T-Mac has a bit of a lock-up. But I think he has a pretty good exit.
T-Mac's got so much more better traction out of there.
Even with DRS, I don't know if Hobbsy can do this.
No, he won't. If he keeps down the inside here, no.
Oh, T-Mac is a bit of a lock-up. Does it give
It's not the time. It's not the time.
Oh.
Jesus.
He's keen.
That's Trin and Ali going at it.
Trin and Ali as well. Yeah, also battling hard through the assist. I don't really know where to look. There's too much fighting going on. Okay.
This has allowed Matt to kind of get into it as well. This might fall into Band's hands as well. You're going to get a point here.
Oh.
Oh, no.
That's going to really hurt him. That penalty is going to really hurt him at the end of this race. Now,
Ali, oh.
oh no, Ali locking up into the hairpin, giving Matsue the position.
His rears, he locked his rears up, and they just lost him all rear end grip, and it's just sent him sliding through the hairpin.
Yeah, I'm on board with T-Mac and Hobbsy as they approach the final set of corners for this race. Hobbsy nearly looking to take him through 130R.
Yes,
on
he had
the
to yield
outside. There. No, can he get a switchback?
Oh,
T-Mac penalty!
Second time penalty.
Oh,
another one.
No. Oh, Hobbsy!
He did not need to do
Mate.
that. T-Mac might drop to 7th here. T-Mac, actually no, drop to 6th.
Drops to 6. Oh, wow. Pretty close.
Wait for it. Watch where Lights finishes, he'll finish outside. Oh, no, he won't. P9. Oh, no. I'm sorry, spoke too soon. P11. That's what 9 seconds a penalty does to you.
Damn. Okay, so congratulations to Revo, Mikhail, and Combined. They are on the podium.
Ali and Matt starting on the front row. Actually, that might have played right into Ali's hands if you think about it. That lock up.
That's actually true. Apollo has a flat tire.
Yeah, those tires are
He's got a puncture.
by far dead.
As Apollo crosses the line with a puncture.
Oh, lovely.
I was looking at that tire going, what the hell? And I realised it was punctured. I haven't seen a puncture on this game yet, so well done to Pepsi for pushing a tire that far. Oh wow. What a cool first race. That was very close. So Revo Macau combined on the podium. Revo absolutely smashing it as expected. Hobbsy, Saxa, T-Mac, Matsuet, and Ali rounding out our top 8. So those guys are going to be starting in reverse grid order for this next race, and I believe it's going to be a wet race.
That's what we've been told. Stay tuned, shits. So, just excuse my language. Stuff's about to hit the fan. Alright, I gotta keep that on check.
Oh, it's funny. Not a lot of people escaping penalty free. I think it's only Mika, Band, and
Sick. Revo started on pole last race from qualifying, and this race he'll start in P8. It's reverse grid order for the top 8. That's Revo will still win. As long as he stays out of trouble, that's a high likelihood, I'd see.
So last week he didn't manage to do that. He had some contact with Lights, and that took him out of the race.
It was unfortunate, to be honest. Lights was retired on the middle of the track, so.
And actually, that happened again in qualifying here. Lights retired on the middle of the track, and oh, it is properly pouring.
Ha ha ha!
This is a monsoon.
Where's Ted Kravitz when you need him?
Hopefully on his way to Silverstone, if not there already.
In their bubble, the Formula 1 circus comes back next week at Silverstone for those keen on real life F1.
Oh, I cannot believe how wet it is. This is going to be an awesome race. I'm surely... Actually, is that the first Friday series race we've had where we haven't had a VSC or a safety car?
I don't know.
I feel like it might be.
Let's see. Full wets for everyone. Let's go.
Wow, this is going to be awesome. I reckon someone's going to bin it on the formation lap.
Oh, they should be going for it. I don't think any of them have driven in the wet.
These guys are going a little quicker than what I would have expected them to be going.
Nah, you want to go quick. Get those tyres warmed up. Find the right limits. Now, I wish wetline was a thing in F1 in this game, but it's not.
Oh,
it
be
doesn't
so
really
cool.
gain you time.
That would be so
But
cool
yeah.
if it was. Oh, ninja
If
testing.
wetline, if taking wetlines in this game,
Oh,
was
someone's
a
off!
thing, then I'd be. That's no big deal. It's a formation lap. It's not. It's
It's
formation
not.
lap. So. Yeah, like I said, if wetlines were a real thing, then this game would have been a huge improvement on last year's in terms of handling and etc. But it's still a good improvement for what they've done. But never get too complacent, eh?
The online.
Yeah, exactly. Sick. Wet lines. If driving in the wet is a lot of fun in real life F1 because it's all instinct. It's all trying to find the limits and stuff. It's literally, you're going into the unknown in real life F1 when you're driving in the wet. Whereas this, it's like you know when to brake. Yeah, you're not wrong, Sick. But some kind of do. If you drive not on the racing line, you can kind of go faster. It's kind of a thing with this game, but yeah, wish it was more of a thing. But it's just the way the handling model is. As Ali just doesn't know how to take the last chicane.
Hobbsy being disqualified?
Hobbsy and Saxa hit each other on the formation.
Ah.
That's what that means.
Lovely.
And just before we start, another shameless plug to Kid Lowry. That's his latest album.
Considering Hobbsy's behind Saxa, I'm going to blame him for that.
Yeah. Well, normally you can't blame the guy in front unless they obviously intentionally brake check you. It's almost always the guys behind fault. It's your job to keep the space. It's your job to watch the guy in front. It's your job to make sure you don't hit the guy in front. Just prime example: Webber and Vettel, Fuji, or Vettel, Hamilton, Baku. Vettel may think that's just like a massive topic of whether Hamilton brake checked or not, but Vettel should have been more wary. Should have kept the space. Always look at what you could have done better.
Okay. Let's go. We have 5 red lights and everyone's off very, very cautiously for the start of this race. Ali getting a really good start. Matsuoda right behind him, and T-Mac follows. I think Mikau making 3 positions
T-Mac's
already.
off. T-Mac's gone way too deep into turn 1.
T-Mac taking an interesting line through turn 1.
And then someone spun. Or half spun, I think that was combined.
Okay.
And there's a safety car already.
Oh.
And someone's off at the back there. Who's that? It's Nut. And he's been hit by Lotus? He's been hit by Lotus.
He still has all of his front
What's going
wing.
on?
Lotus is missing a lot of front wing. Lotus must have smashed into him.
And Meek is off as well. Lights is missing his front right wing. Ponder's missing his front right wing.
There's been a carnage at the back of that.
I think Pepsi's missing a lot of his left front wing. I saw people spinning. I didn't see any debris though. There's Trin. Okay, Ninja Taco's also missing his end plate on the left side.
Everybody from Ninja Taco down, apart from Nut, has damage.
Band's got his full wing. Combine's got his full wing. Potsy's got his full wing.
Yeah.
T-Mac's got his. Revo's got his.
So, just like to point out that Mikau made 4 positions, Potsy made 5, and Revo made 2 in that
Pepsi
first
made
couple of corners.
5.
Pepsi also making 5, but I think that's because of accidents. I love how we have one completely clean race, not even a virtual safety car, and the next race on the first corner, safety car comes out.
I mean, it is wet, so I'll cut them a little slack, but they should be more cautious in the turn one. I reckon it's wet, tyres are cold. Expect there to be longer braking zones. Sick. This is 2019 F2 cars because they don't have a patch for 2020 F2 cars yet.
Very keen eye there by Sick, picking up that those are not 18-inch wheels. Oh wow, that was an eventful first lap, to be honest, as literally half the grid comes into the pits.
He barely caught any of it. I wonder if it's gonna change later in the race, the rain at all.
Okay, it looks like Pepsi's going to be the first one out of the pits. No, actually, Ninja got out slightly ahead of him.
Well, sick. F1 cars are going to 18-inch wheels in 2022. It's supposed to be next year actually, but you know, we're in the season, so well, the timing board is absolutely messed up for me.
Yeah, likewise. Everyone that pitted is currently leading the race.
Yeah, sick. So yeah, 21 they're not doing it because it's financial stuff mainly. That's why. Yeah, they did change it. They're trying to get rid of all these, what do they call it? The turning vanes and stuff, making less vortices created of the cars, which means less dirty air essentially. So they're trying to make the cars more downforce come from ground effect, which has kind of been ruled out in the past, but now it's come back because of the issue of following cars when racing.
Okay, surely we should be getting close to the end.
Nah, it'll be one more lap minimum.
Okay. T-Mac driving very erratic under safety car.
Yeah, it's probably trying to warm up those tyres, trying to make sure he actually does this properly, unlike last time. What do you mean by cheech, Adsy?
Oh, that's a pretty cool view of the tyre and the suspension.
See the view I have turn 1 right now as all the cars pass by. Well, that's gone.
Some of these camera angles are really cool and some of them are absolutely horrible.
Just on a topic, Japan. Love to go there one day, not gonna lie.
Oh,
just live there for a year, learn the language.
I'm still waiting for work to send me there. We've had a couple of guys go over.
When they send you there, bring me with you, yeah?
Of course. I couldn't go anywhere without my vibe and Seb.
I'll just be singing in public and all the Japanese people will look at me like I'm an absolute nuisance. Because, I mean, I like the culture, it's just they get on with their day. It may seem a bit rude, but it's just the way they were.
I do have a friend of mine I went to school with that went to Japan for a holiday for 2 weeks. He's a very tall guy, probably 6'4", 6'5". Ranger, complete like redhead, he's as red as you could possibly get. And he said the only moment that he felt out of place or awkward was in a bathhouse. As you could imagine, all of this white and black, and then there's this red creature there.
to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't feel comfortable in a bathhouse.
He gave it a go.
Oh, mate. my genitals are my genitals, and only I'm gonna see them, and whoever I would be having intercourse with. All right, that's how that goes. Safety car's still not in yet. We got one more lap of that.
This is it was funny. Now it's getting annoying.
It's just how it works. To be honest, it should have come in this lap. It's a sprint race. Let them drive. Let them go at each other. But it's Codemasters. We can't really talk to them, so it's just how they program the game.
Yeah, and I also doubt that that's the last safety car we're going to see. Hopefully not another safety car. Hopefully a VSC will. Actually, how many safety cars can you get on a 50% sprint race?
Oh, I don't know, but I know that the maximum safety cars you can get in any race is 2, I believe. So.
Okay, hopefully we don't get another one then. I'd like to see some actual racing in this in these weather conditions. I cannot speak tonight. Oh, how good do these cars sound when they come off throttle? I mean, I know I say that every week, but they just sound so good. Oh, I'm riding on board with Potsy, and there's just an absolute storm. You can barely see anything from the onboard cam.
Yeah, it's just in the game. Wait till you have real life where it's just blind. Especially with all that water they kick up.
Yeah, just the wall of water. I saw the Austria race at some point when they did a restart just after safety car. It's just this vertical column of water that everyone drives in.
It's from the diffusers of the car. They just kick up all this air that flicks. So all the air that flicks up, that comes out the diffuser from the ground effects and etc. Kicks up all that water as well with it.
Absolutely.
Spray.
Safety car
it just makes it worse.
Is in this lap, and Ali is.
Oh no!
Oh, Saxa hitting. Actually, Hobbsy must have hit Saxa.
No, Hobbsy didn't get a penalty.
No, but Hobbsy's behind Saxa.
True.
So I'm gonna say
Ali got a poor getaway. Matt's all over him, so's Mikau.
Okay.
Oh, Matt's going for it. Don't tell me.
Into the first corner, is he? He is.
Is Ali gonna have to give? Oh, Matt's behind in the corner. He'll have to back it out. Jeez, if he made that done, Ali's nearly lost it.
Ali!
Put this to music.
Mikau's getting in there too now. As Ali drops back, unfortunately. Wow. Matsoid and Mikau, very, very brave. Balls of steel making a move through the S's.
As much stick as we give Matsoid for his losing his front wing, that was glorious.
I told you, his races go one of two ways. Either he loses his front wing or he wins. There's no in between.
Yeah. We do have yellow flag sector 1, that's Mikau, I believe.
Mikau
spun around at the end of the S section. I believe Lotus hit him, but I don't think Lotus could do anything because he was spun around, so... Well, Mikau was spun around.
Fair.
Meanwhile, Revo getting the mix with Saxa and Ali, who's rapidly dropping off Mikau and Matt are going at each other. Revo's overtaking Saxa around the outside.
I don't know where to look anymore. Okay, so on board with Saxa now, as Potsy and him are touching, rubbing elbows through Spoon. Revo looking to get past Ali. He gets the move done.
Oh, go to the front, go to the front.
Oh.
Gee, I thought they were going to go side by side, dude.
That would have been cool if they did.
I mean, dangerous as well.
Now, I like how in the dry race we didn't have a single overtake happen through the S's, and then in the wet we have a double overtake through the same corner.
You got to take what you're given in the wet. It's so hard to overtake in the wet. You just...
It absolutely is. Now, a lot of these guys seem to be spacing out a little bit. Oh, as Saxa runs a bit wide, or Ali, one of them is having some drama. Okay, that was a little close, but everyone's keeping it on track so far, which is nice to see.
Oh, Nürburgring's back. Come on, let's go. Thanks for that sick. That made my night. I mean, my night was already made with this racing we're having so far, but it's really nice to hear that the Nürburgring's back. I wish that they could make that as a classic track on the F1 game.
That's pretty cool.
I think that the modern Nürburgring is a much better track than Hockenheimring. So, Imola too, yeah, no. Is that like fully confirmed sick or?
Safety car? Virtual safety car. What happened?
That's for Simdogger spun around. I think he's dropped all the way to 17th.
He lost a lot of his front wing. Thanks for the follow, Stereo. Muchly appreciated. Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah, I've seen rumours that Algarve, Nürburgring, and Imola were all being added, but that's all I heard from so far. They were just rumours. So if that's true, then that's awesome. Thank you, Sick and Aljam, for following.
Appreciate it, guys. Helps us out. Matzoid nearly.
We're underway.
Oh, spitting under VSC.
Aw.
Drive through penalty. I was going to say it looks like he got a much better launch, but he must have timed it just wrong.
This was a thing in the old game where you could, if you stayed green before the VSC said it was about to end, and then you went into the red, you could get away with speeding under it, but you can't do that anymore in this game.
Yeah, okay. Now, Saxa made it past Ali into the last corner, but on the main straight, Ali has made that position back.
Remember, I believe Simdogger spun again.
Oh no, he's not having a good race. Oh, he's lost his wings, so...
Matt and Lotus are pitting. Be interesting to see how the dynamic between Revo and Mikhail develops.
Yeah, at the moment, I'm just trying to see what's going on with Hobbsy, Saxa, and Ali. With this rain, it's pretty hard to actually get a good
I'd say
view.
as cool as having the Le Mans track on there and the old Nordschleife would be, it's not really feasible. No, the Nordschleife's not safe, and the recovery time for both tracks for the cars is ridiculous. It takes way too long. It'd be cool, but when driving them in a Assetto Corsa, they're fun, but not exactly the most feasible. Meanwhile, combined T-Mac and Pepsi going at it.
They are pushing it pretty hard.
And Hobbsy.
Oh, true. Large train building up now. Light's actually making it past Nut nearly. They go side by side.
Oh, he's pushed him off.
Nut!
He's pushed him off.
Oh, Nut. He must have had a... Oh,
That's Mika. As Mika retires, he's lost it in support of Degnut as Pepsi overtakes him behind.
yeah.
And Hobbsy all over Saxa.
He is on his tail. I'd say Nut must have just lost it on the corner and just accidentally gave him a shove. Oh, Revo getting very close to the back of Mikhail now. He's right behind him. Looking to take him on the outside. Mikhail
He's going to go for a
him.
switchback. Oh, he doesn't have the grip to go for a switchback. It would have been a smart idea though.
Mikhail putting that car exactly in front of Revo's, defending excellently.
Put on the inside now.
Take notes. This is how you defend. Leaving Revo absolutely no room.
Well, Revo cannot overtake here. It's just unless Mikhail makes a mistake. So Mikhail just can't make a mistake, and he's fine until the hairpin, where he has to defend because that's a prime spot for a overtake. Oh, bit deep there. He's got a run here. Boy, does he ever have a run. He could send one.
He probably could, but this infighting is actually giving Potsy a chance to catch up. Mikhail gets a better exit out of the hairpin.
Potsy should just sit back. I think you should watch on board from Potsy.
I'm watching his on board. He's had a bit of a slip, but he seems to have maintained it and recovered well.
Oh,
Mikhail! No!
This is giving Potsy the win because Reeves might slow down to let Mick out by. Oh no!
Oh, I can't believe that just happened. Did he? There wasn't contact, right? He just lost it.
I believe there was. Look how I don't know. It's odd to lose it at that point in the corner. It's not even you're past the corner. You're about to hit the braking zone, and he was just defending. And I think River was looking down the inside, but he wasn't exactly in front of him, or sorry, next to him, or significantly alongside him. And being significantly alongside him is normally defined as having half your car or your front wing next to the opposition's side pod.
Yeah, I'm just dropped down a bit. There's a massive fight between Hobbsy, Saxa, and Ali as T-Mac just gave Hobbsy a shove, pushing him in front of Saxa. Saxa losing onto the main straight, letting T-Mac go past him, as well as Pepsi looking to dive up the inside. Pepsi up the inside of Saxa into turn 1. There's contact between Pepsi and Saxa. Oh, somehow no one died. Whoa.
It's close racing, isn't it?
It is.
It's so cool when you can see guys like this just race wheel to wheel in the wet.
Ah, the wet is so much fun to watch. We got to keep an eye on Revo as he's catching Potsy pretty quickly.
Potsy's not doing himself any favours. He goes real wide in the first egg nut.
Hobbsy nearly losing it around Dunlop. Running a little wide. That's going to be a warning.
He's got to run on Ali though. Ali's going to defend. Look at that traction he gets.
Oh, I've jumped down. I missed that, unfortunately. Oh, as I say that, Hobbsy runs wide, giving Ali a chance to come
Ali
back.
had no traction. He had that inside line. He actually could have washed out himself to the outside line and blocked Hobbsy's run on him. That would have been completely fair because he'd be in front of him. Hobbsy couldn't do anything about it.
Yep. I'm going to jump up to
Ali.
Revo.
Ali's.
Oh, no.
Ali's got no looks like he's got no confidence on those rear brakes. It just loses it all the time. Locks him up. Just had a moment through Spoon there.
Yeah, I think we have a car spun. No, he seems to have recovered.
And now we're getting a massive chain from 5th to 11th.
Everyone is so close. A mistake here could cost you so many positions.
And Revo's gaining on Potsy, but he's just only gained a 10th that lap.
He's going to have to do a little bit better if he wants to get past him. 2 laps to go in this race. Now, I'm going to jump on board with Revo. He's making a lot of time in the S's. As late,
Don't expect an overtake for a bit.
No, I think Matt Sawyer had a...
Combined just gone down the inside of Pepsi in turn 1. Stay on Revo and Potsy though. Stay on them. I'll try and give you run down on what's happening at the back.
Yep, okay. Potsy's holding on to this lead pretty well. Just gonna
look at this. Gee,
jump
that's a massive
down
train.
for a second because Lights is pretty close to Pepsi. And yeah, you're right. This is just... It is actually a train.
Stay here.
Oh!
Oh. There could be some sends here.
I fully expect there to be plenty of sends as Lights nearly sends it up the inside of Pepsi. Switchback? No, he actually makes contact with Pepsi.
Smart by Pepsi. Just get in front of him. Don't let him get a run.
Yep. Park your car right in front of his. Now, Potsy doing very well to stave off Revo.
Revo.
I'm on board as he sets the fastest sector 3. Potsy much later on the brakes.
He's going to get a good run though here, Revo. Potsy's gone too deep into the first right hand of the chicane.
He has, but Revo loses it on the straight a little bit, and that's going to cost him a lot of time.
There's just no traction, is there?
No, they're both slipping.
You can't make Potsy 5 for it. Saxa and Ali are going at it now.
Oh, Revo's so much later on the brakes, has to actually lock up to avoid hitting Potsy.
Combined Pepsi, lights.
Oh, yeah, okay. This is, I don't know what's going to happen in this corner.
Oh,
3 wide! 3 wide into turn 1!
Send!
Lights absolutely sends it.
Send! Wonderful send!
Making up 2 positions in 1 corner. Wow, that was very well done by Lights. Go hard, son. Whoa.
Hey, I'm gonna say it. Put that to music.
So well done.
Quick breakdown of that. Combined Pepsi just side by side. Combine's just gone way too deep, trying to go around the outside of Pepsi. Pepsi's gone too deep, trying to block out a Combine, and Lights has just gone, thank you very much, son. I'll take that any day of the week.
Such a good job by Lights then. Very impressive. Now, I'm on board with Revo as him and Potsy approach Spoon. They're nearly finished with this race, and Potsy is still holding off Revo.
Can't get over that. That was delightful.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Now, let's see, as we approach, these guys are in the 3rd sector now, 3rd and final sector of the race. Potsy is leading. Revo is gaining very quickly. No, he touched the grass. Potsy having a bit of a slip, but maintaining it. Revo trying to go deep. Both of them lock up. Potsy nearly losing it.
He's got a very good chance here.
Revo does. If Potsy can just hold on. Revo right behind. Revo slips and Revo loses it.
He's fine. He's got the line.
Spins across the line. Oh.
Lights and Ali. Lights and Ali.
Okay, Lights and Ali. Lights full send on Ali. Oh,
Ali turns straight across him.
Ali's got
Surely he's going to give that position back. He's surely going to give the position back.
Is he going to? Ali is...
He has to.
No, he's not. He's fighting hard for it. Oh, as Pepsi comes spinning across the line too. That was absolute madness.
That was...
Oh. Wow.
That Lights had the move done. It's just Ali turned across him and hit him.
Excellent racing by Potsy and Revo, and Lights as well. I mean, wow.
And then Ali cut the track, and then got to keep the position.
That was not very nice.
Yeah.
By Ali, I do think he should have relented that position. In saying that, Lights had penalties. He dropped back 2 positions.
Yeah.
Big Al, Lights driver of the day.
I wish I could do it, but at the end of the day, Potsy's gained 12 positions, so...
Potsy has had a fantastic race, and staving off Revo for 2 laps at the end is so well done. I mean, that's not a feat that many drivers can achieve. Dude, what a race. To be honest, I think it should be mandatory that all of our F2 races are wet.
I wouldn't like that because it would go way too deep into the night, not gonna lie. But just sprint race, wet. Make the sprint race wet.
Oh, that was awesome. Wow. Driver of the day, Potsy. Absolutely, making up 12 positions, but... dude, that send by Lights.
Both of them, like... It's just a shame that he had to make contact with Ali because it would have paid off.
It would have.
It looked like he would have made the corner. It looked like he would have got in front. It looked like Ali wouldn't have anything to fight with. But
yeah.
He did have that 3-second time, buddy, so at the end of the day it didn't matter, but it would have been very cool.
Wow. What a race. Oh, thank you guys so much for joining us. That was a lot of fun. That was absolutely chaotic. We'll be back Sunday night for more antics. The Tier 1 and Tier 2 official season hasn't started yet because we're still ironing out some kinks and waiting for Codemasters to fix a few bugs.
Don't expect it to start for at least 2 weeks from now.
Probably around that, yeah. We'll still be streaming something though. We'll do something.
Well, Evo won the weekend by 17 points.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. What an awesome race. Well, thank you guys for joining us. This has been Psycho and Seb. We will see you next time.
Cheerio.